Crushing on you
What up?
hard cause it's easy.
Yo,
Betting
chat,
on
no
my heart you
filter.
never leave me. To
You
death
know we
do us
rocking.
part without a ring. We
I'm about
bond
to go get
together
a quick
cross
cut.
board. She keep me.
So I'm not gonna be
Gotta
too long.
love me, love me.
But I wanted to speak on quick fast. 50's domino effect. And why he calls himself the algorithm. You know, I don't think people are understanding what he's doing out there. Like for one, we have the Max B, right? That's little thing that he did for Max B was great, super dope. But it caused the wedge between Jim and him, maybe, right? Okay, cool. But it also got him talking crazy. Oh, he's feeling himself now. Let me tell you, whatever 50 had in his head, whatever 50 probably said in his head, whatever those numbers are doing, got him talking crazy. Do you have the right to? He's a man. He has the right to talk crazy as he wants. Yeah. But I'm explaining the domino effect. So he's talking crazy. By the way, that's the I don't know if that's the rock joint. I know it's rock solid, I think. I know definitely Memphis Bleak doing the interview. But this one part that you're gonna see, he's talking crazy. Like Jim Jones's need to catch up to him. He just came home. Jim Jones been at this for a while now. But he's feeling like Jim Jones need to catch up to him. Please leave it in the comments. If you feel like Jim Jones need to catch up to him, then leave it in the comments. I feel like he don't need to catch up. He's been out here doing it and doing it. New York, a lot of New York dudes, whether y'all know it or not, they rock with Jim. A lot of the kids, the younger kids, they rock with Jim. They listen to his joints. Yeah, he probably don't get heavy airplay, but people rocking with him. He ain't talking crazy to the point where it's like, it's friendly crazy, you know? But if we ain't cool like that, I don't know how cool they are. If we ain't cool like that, you can't be talking to me crazy like that, unless I see it as a sport. I gotta see it as a sport. Right back at you, right back at you. Now, like I said, when I said a domino effect, it's really a domino effect. 50 used Max B in a video against them, the whole Let's Rap About It podcast, which is included with, you have Fab, you have Davies, you have Mano, and then you have Jim Jones, in whatever order you want to put it. Now, Jim Jones had a problem with Max B. Let's just say musical problems, right? So they got musical problems, and look, because 50 Cent put him in the video, it makes a person step back and be like, hold on, wait a minute, do we got beef again? You know what I'm saying? So right now, Bleak is asking a question, and it's a good question because perfect timing. Perfect timing. Because of the video. Perfect timing. Because this is the answer. You know what I'm saying? And then you can also check the temperature on how he's talking about Jim Jones or anybody from that podcast. You can check the temperature on it in his voice and how he speak, the words he used, and everything. So this will let you know how he stood, if he stood with 50 Cent on that song, in that video, the way people are thinking. Because Mano was saying like he didn't know 50 was going to go in that direction, and maybe he didn't. But when he found out, maybe he should have declined. I don't know. But that's 50. No, you shouldn't. I don't think so. I think they should let him, give grace, so to speak, in that situation, because this is a dude just coming out of jail, and he's just making it right. You know what I'm saying, for himself. He really just making it right. So let's check and see what's going on.
But I want it's a personal question I wanted to always know from you. Like, you know, we grow, our mentality change. You got $1 Million Baby dropping Monday. You got Cosmos on the. You know what I mean? I know you and Jim had a major turbulent, past. You know what I mean? Do you believe that in the future, or would that is it a possibility that could ever be put to rest? Where you ever see a day where y'all be cordial? You ain't even gotta be cool, could be cordial.
If it makes sense and it makes money.
It always gonna make money.
If it makes money and it makes sense, then it makes big value. Anything else is uncivilized. I don't give a fuck, because guess what? I'm doing well.
Right.
And I'm giftedly crafted, and my shit is up to speed. So I really don't give a fuck who on my level or not. I'm gonna do what I do. But if it makes sense and it makes money, then it makes Max big value.
I definitely believe it's gonna make money. It'll make a ton of motherfucking money. Kidding me? Max Bigger Valid Jim.
Come on.
Dead the drama is bags on bags on
Listen,
bags on bags.
Capo gotta get his shit up. His algorithm.
Yeah, I was just about to stop it. He wait a minute, you about to talk that shit. Now wait a minute. Now let me say this. For him to even say like, hey, we can make money together if we're making money together. It gotta be about the money. Because I'm good. I really don't need nobody. I'm good. Me and my boy French, we got this. Really don't need nobody. But if you want to make money together, if you want to do something together, I get money. You know what I'm saying? Just for you. Not for you to capitalize off of me. But if we can get money together, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But now he's about to say something crazy. So let's listen.
Rhythm's a little.
Nah, his shit lit. He been lit now. He been lit.
But
Oh, wait.
It always gonna make money.
if it makes money and it makes sense, then it makes big value. Anything else is uncivilized. I don't give a fuck, because guess what? I'm doing well.
Right.
And I'm giftedly crafted, and my shit is up to speed. So I really don't give a fuck who on my level or not. I'm gonna do what I do. But if it makes sense and it makes money, then it makes Max big value.
I definitely believe it's gonna make money. It'll make a ton of motherfucking money. Kidding me? Max Bigger Valid Jim. Dead the drama is bags on bags on bags on bags.
Capo gotta get his shit up. His algorithm's a little.
Nah, his shit lit. He been lit now. He been lit.
But
Yo, chill. Chill,
Let
Max.
your shit up.
Yo,
Yo, that was funny. He said, Capo gotta get his shit up. He a little, like wiggly wobbly with the algorithm. And he kicking indoors. He sort of do the foot thing. Saying Capo still kicking indoors, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get out of that part of the algorithm. Crazy. Let him talk.
Yeah, I'm outside.
he lit on the algorithms though. Shit, that smoke that you
I
lit
told
right
bro the
now.
other day, I said, look, fuck what you thought. Bro in the loop.
Yeah, hell yeah, they loopy right now. They loopy than a motherfucker.
I said, bro,
but
in the
listen, y'all niggas.
So look.
So I just want to say to you, before you say, I'm gonna let you say what you say, but I just want to say, welcome home from one real one to another.
Welcome home.
From a fan to a nigga that I like. Don't stop.
That's what's up.
Continue to put pressure. Stay on niggas' necks.
Do what you do. Show love. Keep it going. But you heard what he said, right? He's funny. But that's after the video. His vibe was pretty cool. It didn't seem like he was being like crazy with it. And he's ready to make money. However, you know what I'm saying? 50 Cent, he's making money with that. I'm sure those numbers are going up for him. You know what I'm saying? He's getting more fans from that. You know what I'm saying? And You know what I'm saying? Him and Jones can do a little something and get it right. You know what I'm saying? It don't sound like he got any bitter in his heart or nothing like that. So I think the vibe should be all cool and everything should work out in that note. But like I said, it is a domino effect when people feel a certain way. So, but in this case, you don't see none of that. You don't see none of it. He's just living life and doing what he's doing. Obviously, the man means no harm. Obviously. While that's brewing, because that's brewing, there's more to that. I'm waiting for it. While that's brewing, we got Young Buck. It's a domino effect. 50 Cent is operating everywhere. All his connections, wherever you under, he's probably cool with them. Whatever label, I mean that by label wise or manager wise or whatever wise. He have his hands in your cookie jar. That's crazy. Young Buck, he has something to say, as you're gonna see. He's gonna have something to say, but what 50 gonna do? What 50 gonna do? Well, what he did. He didn't waste no time. Okay? The whole AI. Another victim of his AI. He got the AI treatment. Yep. Buck got the more AI treatment. The swollen head stuff that he was putting up wasn't enough. That was crazy to me, the swollen head joint. But he got a whole video for it. And you're gonna see that. He just don't stop. Domino. That's gonna cause people for the tease Buck. Buck get teased. Buck, what he does, he goes in the booth and he's going to do what? Maybe drop something, who knows?
Wish he could do. Walk through your neighborhood. Shit, I do shit that I wish he could do. Walk through your neighborhood. Walk through your hood first. Walk through your hood first where you from. You won't play all these gay ass jokes and shit. Walk through your neighborhood and let's see how the folks treat you. With no security. What's up with it, baby? Yeah. You feel me? Like walk through your neighborhood first, man, before you get with a real Tennessee. I be chilling, man. You better handle them. You better handle your business with them mother and quit trying to troll and get something up off me. I ain't got nothing to say to you.
You know how 50 Cent is a madman, right? So 50 Cent had a picture of this dude head looking swollen. Okay? It was crazy. The algorithm. Okay? They news. That's who they dealing with out there, yo. But you got, look at Young Buck. He's tired of it. He's tired of being trolled. He's done. He's done. So what we're gonna see right now is just him just flipping and going crazy. Walk through your own neighborhood, bro. Let me see you do that. That's what he's saying. You can't do that. Look what I'm doing. Out there with the OGs.
I'm getting money in my hood.
50 F around and put out a video of a bunch of old men in wheelchairs and him trying to be cool with them. Like, ain't nobody out there, you sucker. Yo, 50 crazy, yo. Let's watch.
You talking about weak ass? Go post that. You want to sit around here, keep playing with it? Hey, man, you ain't even funny no more. We all know you a joke. The world know. Can't even deal with them kids.
You said we're not even funny no more.
Whole shit. I do shit that I wish he could do. Walk through your neighborhood. Walk through your hood first. Walk through your hood first where you from. You won't play all these gay.
As you can see, he don't want to hear anything. He's just giving this to you straight. Fuck 50. That's what he's doing right now. 50 Cent is getting a lot of this. There's more. Now hold on.
But it's okay. That whole rapper thing, I don't know. I think when God was mapping out my life, somebody messed up the cards and they knew it was something with dealing with the people and talking. But it's okay. We're going to get there because I got my own TV show and it's going to be on the Remy Network. Yep. I got my own talk show coming to the Remy Network. And yeah, you guys will be able to sit here and see me in all my glory, delivering that whole rapper news and the gossip and different type of things that we can make and things that you need just to make your life a greater and better place. It'll be brought to you by the Remy Network.
In a couple months. Now, after the Remy Network dropped the trailer for this movie, Ricky Rose saw the trailer. He immediately called his lawyer and said, "Hey, bruh, we gotta put a stop to this." The movie was initially titled The Biggest Boss, which everybody knows is the name that Ricky Rose calls himself. Ross is also claiming that the movie used unauthorized use of his music and also trade name, and he demands that the film not move forward in its current form. Rick Ross and his lawyer also argued that the movie could easily confuse fans into thinking that he's involved, citing social media reactions as evidence. The film follows a police officer who steals a drug dealer's life story and turns it into a rap career, a premise that has drawn attention because it mirrors Rick Ross's real-life past. Now, Remy's lawyer did respond back. They said Remy was personally unaware of the concerns raised regarding The Biggest Boss and takes the matter seriously. She has maintained a personal and professional relationship with Rick Ross for more than 20 years and would never intentionally engage in any action that could harm his brand or cause offense. Now, it looks like Ricky Rose and Remy are working things out. Remy did reach out to Rick Ross to resolve it, and she's also taking steps to prevent similar issues from happening in the future. Now, of course, some people have speculated, was this done out of spite because Ricky Rose is cool with C.Shields? However,
let me tell you how he got his hands in so many. What she do is she's doing a movie, like how they do on Tubi and stuff. She's doing a movie on a CO, and it's seeming like she's making fun of Rick Ross because the movie is about a CO who became a drug dealer or became a music person or whatever it is. And you know that's like Rick Ross' life in a certain way because that's what they're trying to play him for. Somebody who did that. I know my hands are ashy, excuse me. Fresh out the shower, no lotion. Don't bother to put it on. I'm about to go get me a haircut. But anyway. So the whole thing is, she did that and word got back to Rick Ross that she's doing this type of movie, you know, and Rick Ross put out a cease and desist. Yeah, why not? You about to put out a movie, and he has to know 50 has something to do with that. Why not? Why 50 wouldn't have something to do with that? You got the perfect chance to embarrass somebody else in between a doc that you're working on, because I know you're probably doing something foul at T.I. So whatever that is, he's sitting there taking his time to make sure that Remy is okay over there, because Remy rocked with him. Oh yeah, he helped her out in jail. He helped her out. Maybe when she came home out of jail, who knows how much he helped her out. But there's also footage of him and her in the car, and then you got Papoose jumping out of another car. It's not like he's jumping out, but coming out of another car. Everything is calm, and then he walks in the building, but I'm sure he doesn't like the fact that she was riding with 50. Now, if she could sit there and backstab, a man like that, all alleged, and be able to do that, he don't respect or get along with, what you think she gonna do to Rick Ross? He's not her husband. Papoose is her husband. And he's coming out the car. There was no real good dialogue between him and 50 at that moment. At least at that moment. So if there's no dialogue, there's no, hey, yo, what up, yo, thank you, then obviously it's a little bit of tension there. And look, we got a whole rap battle between these two dudes now. So if she's not gonna show Papoose that, that respect, then why would she show Rick Ross that respect? No, 50 Cent said, yo, I need you to put this out. And she said, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Why? You're gonna see in one of my little things there. It's probably gonna pop up at any time soon. I don't know when it's gonna pop up, but it's gonna pop up and it's gonna say, I do anything he wants. You know, not like I'll do anything, but, you know, you need a favor, I got him. It's nothing. And that's a favor.
Not without a question.
Crush Rick Ross for me. You don't owe him nothing. I'll rock with you, and I'll set you up some other business, some other that. She gonna roll with it. He's probably gonna throw one of his new TV shows on her joint. Watch. You never know. He'll give us something that really don't make no sense to him, or really nothing he could deal with, and then put it over there. With Remy Ma Network. Okay? That's how it is. That's just how I'm thinking. I could be thinking too far, but I don't think it's that far. I think it's all a plan. 50 wanted that movie to come out. Remy Ma was his layout, his platform to do it with, and that's how he did it.
Right. If he ever call me and need me for anything.
Who the hell gonna make a damn movie that's gonna be exactly your life? Like, how many chances do you have of that? That's crazy. So yeah, domino effect. 50 Cent showed her love. She showed him love. That's the domino. Her love shown from her love for 50 hits Rick Ross in a bad way. Dominoes going on. Rick Ross is still brewing, just like the rest of them are still brewing. 50 Cent got a bunch of possibilities that can happen out there because he's really feeling like everything from behind the scenes. Seen him with the Jim Jones studio thing, right? He's talking to the dude who owns the place behind the scenes. Okay? Everything is coming behind scenes. The C.Shields situation. The guy taking photos and doing videos and all that. We ain't never hear about him behind the scenes. The real puppet master. So that's what he's talking about. That's gonna team up finally, which he knows you dudes ain't gonna team up because you all you do is just arguing between each other, bickering. You ain't gonna do it. But if you dare stick together, maybe that's probably what he wanted from the beginning. You dudes to stop arguing amongst each other because you have one specific person to attack. And sometimes that's the way it works. We all end up divided until something happens. Then we all in the church together. Yeah, we all in the church together, sitting and, mourning, coming together because something happened. Sometimes it takes something to happen, something dramatic to happen, where everybody can focus on one target and stand together for that moment. And maybe if we stand together for that moment long enough, we can actually learn how to stick together, work together, network, and everything. Maybe that's the biggest thing he's trying to do here, and we don't even know it. Or I could be just overthinking, because sometimes when you overthink, you really be overthinking. Crazy. Yeah, it is so.
Mr. Curtis Jackson together was 50 Cent. Mr. Curtis Jackson was 50 Cent. Mr. Curtis Jackson. Wow. Whenever I put in for an appellate judgment or an appeal, he made sure that letters was written. He personally signed them, telling, the judge, if you do grant her this release, she'll have a job. I'll make sure, she has a job over here. This is where she'll be working, X, Y, and Z. Wow. I need to hold him up to that. Like, you was going to give me a job.
What's up with that?
Let me get a check.
You need Remy on power?
Let me get a check. Yeah, I just thought about that right now while I'm telling this story. As many times as I told it just hit me right now. Like, what's good with that job? I got paperwork saying that you would give me a job.
Right.
If he ever call me and need me for anything, I got him. If he ever call me and need me for anything, he know I the job. Right. If he ever call me and need me for anything, he know I got him. It's job. Right. If he ever call me and need me for anything, he know I got him. It's not without a question.